had this to say about Travis Hunter. He said he's the one guy he wants to see do well this season, but he's got some concerns for Hunter playing both corner and wide receiver. He spoke to the Pivot. Take a listen.
Even think it's possible to do for real, not at a high level. I'm not even concerned so much if he can do it over the course of a game or a season. It's more like how long is his career going to be if he's playing that many snaps. The more you're on the field, it's already 100% injury guarantee. Yeah. Once you get out there playing both sides, and now you got to tackle. Yep. You got to tackle Derrick Henry.
This is pretty candid from Davante Adams. We're over here and it's all rainbows and flowers. Oh, Hunter's gonna play both ways, but Adams is like, no, you can't do that. Should the Jags even try, D-Wood?
I think it would be irresponsible for the organization to play him both ways 100%. Now, should they sprinkle him in on both sides of the ball? Absolutely, because he's a unicorn. He's so uber talented. But I think when you look at Travis Hunter and the reason they drafted him, please remember the number one thing is they're trying to get the most out of Trevor Lawrence as possible. That's why Liam Cohen is there. That's why you go out and get Travis Hunter, a guy who can help impact the offensive side. Yes, were the Jacksonville Jaguars terrible on defense? Absolutely. But you need return on your investment, all that money you paid Trevor Lawrence. So I think the impact is going to be more so on the offensive side of the ball than on the defensive side.
Week 1, Harry, we turn around, we see CB1, Travis Hunter, wide receiver 1, Travis Hunter, he plays 100 snaps. Is that possible?
Ooh, man. With Travis Hunter and the way he's in shape, I think with him anything is possible. Is it smart? Might not be the smartest. I'll tell you, this is one of the most intriguing things in the National Football League this season for me.
Talk about it.
Because I actually do want to see if he has the ability to do it. Now, a lot of people are going to bring up, hey, he has to tackle people like Derrick Henry. Let me tell you folks I'll give you a little birdie. The last time I watched highlights of Derrick Henry, there were guys in the secondary taking mysterious angles. So Travis Hunter, just be like every other corner. Take those mysterious angles and say, I'm going to make a business decision, and Derrick Henry, you're going to get your yardage. Just that simple for me. But when you have a guy that can be elite on offense and on defense, it also sets up a major payday, a payday that we've probably never seen in NFL history as well when he gets back to the table.
And he knows that. And if you're the Jaguars, you're making that massive trade on draft day because you want 2 players. So I've talked to multiple teams about this. They said there is a responsible way to do it. You go 40 snaps offense, 30 snaps defense, or maybe even less on defense, but make him like a third down corner, put him in a zone. There are ways to do it. People say that, like the teams I talked to say, when you spend time with him, like if you actually went on the road, went to Colorado, he is such a special individual. He can do some of it. Can it hold up over the course of years is the question.
I love the Stones. I love the fact that they went and got him. They traded up to get him. They're saying, we're going to play him both ways. And if you're Jacksonville, which is a team that's been an absolute moribund franchise the last few years, in the doldrums, going back to when Urban Meyer was hired and all that went down, this is finally something that there's some positivity and there's some excitement around the team. But is it just a marketing thing? Is it just like do you think he legitimately can do this and do it at an elite level?
Yes, I do, because he's such a unicorn as an athlete. I think, I personally think he would be a better cornerback than wide receiver. I think he could be a gold jacket type guy, cornerback.
Wow.
And a very good wide receiver. I think he has that type of ability. But Peter, let me bring this up to you as well. At Colorado, and Deion Sanders, said this many a time, he didn't practice because they wanted to save him for the games because they played on so many snaps. You can't do that in the pros. The competition is too good. And we know practice is also a part of the wear and tear because you're running and doing all those type of things. So I just think Jacksonville has to be smart because he's such a unique talent.
You played wide receiver in the NFL. Davante Adams is a potential Hall of Famer. There has to be some real curiosity from your brethren, the wide receiver group, say, can this guy be the first ever, really ever? Roy Green did it in the 80s, but really ever to do it full time from both sides. And is this guy that dude?
And I'm very curious, right? Because we do know the wear and tear from a wide receiver position, right? You're running 40 yards down, you're running 40 yards back, you're running 60 yard downs, you're running 60 yards back. You might not even get the football, right? That's just the nature of the position. But at the same time, when I look at a guy like Travis Hunter, I want to see it, man. I'm intrigued about it. I want to see if it can be done and be done at a high level. I really do.
Great sound from Davante. We got other sound there, and this is from our friend Kevin Clark, who spoke to Packers quarterback Jordan Love on his This Is Football podcast. And he asked him what the one newcomer who has stood out the most so far has been. And take a listen.
Matthew Golden. Take me through what makes him special so far.
He came in really polished and has been making plays since day one. He's got very aggressive hands. He's a smooth route runner. He's got speed. You can see when he knows what he's doing, he's feeling confident. He's been playing lights out. He's going to be a stud.
Now look, Kevin. Kevin's like, huh? What's he got to do as a rookie right out of the gates?
Number one, get open, catch the football. That's something that wide receivers for the Green Bay Packers struggled with in 2024. Jordan Love, in my opinion, now has his number one wide receiver. There's no more receiver by committee. And what Matthew Golden is going to do, he's going to force other guys to step up now and step up their play. I think it's been subpar up until this point right now, but he's smooth, he's silky, he's explosive, he's fast. He's going to catch the football. I really like this for Jordan Love, number one, but also for Green Bay Packers as a team as a whole.
D-Wood, I'm picturing the draft, and we're in Green Bay, and they finally take a wide receiver. First time since Goody's been there, first time in decades. We got Mad Mel, Ty Schmidt from McAfee's show going absolutely nuts. Packers fans elated. That's a lot of pressure on a rookie coming in and being told you're the number one guy. Do you think he can deliver?
I think he can. One of the first things that Jordan Love said was he has aggressive hands. Think about that. He's a hands catcher. He's not a body guy. And for a team, for a unit like the wide receiver unit with the Green Bay Packers, who are one of the worst teams as far as catching the football, that's got to be, as a quarterback, a sigh of relief knowing that I got a guy who's not only explosive, but who's dependable and will catch the football. So to be able to have this type of receiver, and remember, he's the first wide receiver they drafted in the first round in forever. So that tells you something about what they think.
There are a lot of rookies, and the pressure is on. And Kermit Fowler, let's begin in Washington. What's the latest on Scary Terry in that contract?
Peter, let's do it. Scary Terry's contract situation remains scary. They have been far apart. I'll put it this way. He has wanted metrics of the DK Metcalf contract, which is $32 million. I'm told the Washington Commanders have only been slightly above where he was from before, which is $23 million. So take that gap. That's $7 or $8 million that they have to bridge. And Washington, I'm told, has gotten some calls about McLaurin. There's some interest league-wide. They have no interest in trading him still. So this is a classic standoff, which we're about to see. Standoff is a theme. You're going to hear it here with Trey Hendrickson as well. They have been in communication, at least. They have remained talking over the last few weeks about a deal. And I'm told the Bengals are willing to offer him some pretty high-end pass rush money. But that's sort of empty calories if the guarantees aren't what Trey Hendrickson wants. That's the issue. That's the sticking point. I talked to a source who said, look, you either have to pay him or trade him at this point. It's getting to that sort of tension right now. He's in the building. He wants to be on the field with his teammates. He's got to get something done. Then you got Micah Parsons.
Let's go.
So I checked with a source. I was told as far as potentially missing games if a trade doesn't happen, he's more focused on getting traded. That is his objective right now. I'm told there are at least 5 or 6 teams that would be interested if Dallas is even willing to do it, including possibly in his own division, by the way. But Dallas has shown no willingness to move him. I haven't talked to anybody in Dallas who expects him to be outside of the team this year.
That's a point. However, Jerry is out there in Oxnard. The cameras are all out there, and better believe he took the opportunity to take to the podium and speak. Take a listen.
I bought the Dallas Cowboys with a handshake. Took about 30 seconds, and I gave the number, shook hands. The details we worked out later. That's done, and those are done with eye contact and handshake. So just so you understand why the way that I communicate with people that I negotiate with. There is no question that in the case of a player contract,